Na rodada. O NBA. NBA. É muito que falam. Vamos. Agora NBA na terra.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports. As we get DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 19...
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Davis, with just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
And that one drops for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Clark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years, leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year 1 of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during this time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
Kept alive.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Vanderbilt the pass to James. A three-pointer, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Going inside, and Okoro throws it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Mitchell wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And the pass to Okoro. Mitchell with it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley kicks to Garland. And the 3 off target. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons, That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Robin Lopez is checked in for Jared Allen. Osman comes in for Isaac Okoro. LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Here's Osman, guarded by Walker. Osman, the pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 3. LeVert from outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. The Lakers in the lead. Bamba in the high post. 14 feet away. Passes it to Hachimura. To the paint. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Beasley with the steal. Hachimura finds Beasley. Good D by Mobley.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's LeVert on the wing. That one wide left. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Rui Hachimura out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Walker in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Osman kicks to Garland. To the middle, here's Allen. That's good, and it's LeVert with the assist. Allen's got the first basket of the second quarter for Cleveland. Here's Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hachimura, no good. Pass to Osman. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one is off. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Caris LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Russell against Garland.
it energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end. You know, nothing is falling right now, but the good news is it's still early. I think they've got a chance to perhaps shoot themselves out of it.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Mitchell outside.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Beasley's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Cavaliers, Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Evan Mobley comes in for Jetty Osman. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Davis, the pass to James. And that one, good. LeBron's got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Beasley kicks to LeBron. Back to Beasley. Unable to get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The Cavaliers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Cavaliers making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. 52 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint. And it's LeVert missing. Lakers leading by 3. And here is Hachimura. The shot will not fall. Good D by Lopez. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. LeVert in the corner. And the shot is good.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Pass to Hachimura. There's Walker with the 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, leading by a point. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't. And it's just about time.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at James, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. In at small forward and power forward. It's a and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Mitchell outside. Mobley at the elbow. Now here's Okoro. He's covered closely. And again, it's Cleveland. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Vanderbilt the pass to Davis. That one goes. Count it. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Mitchell finds Allen. Here's Okoro. Allen trying to break free. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Allen.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. That would be 4 in a row for them now, as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Mitchell outside. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Davis. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland moving it around. Garland against Russell. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Bamba's shot is off. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Bamba. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
A different look now for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Caris LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And when you think about veteran guard Dennis Schroeder, still such a shifty, unpredictable player.
Yeah, he really is, because of the way he can change gears and play at different speeds. Very impressive. At his best, when he's putting blinding speed to use, he doesn't always unleash it, but when he does, it's very effective.
Both free throws good from Rubio. Lakers trail by 7. From the stripe, and he gets it to go.
And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Rubio, the pass to Osman. Hachimura against Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Beasley against Rubio. Bamba trying to break free. Hachimura, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And that one, good. LeVert's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
The pass to Bamba. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Osman, the pass to LeVert.
Well, you know, LeVert is pretty well put together at 6'7", which allows him to bang inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
That one is no good.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
With 1 on the clock, He can't hit that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Good work there as it goes.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
That was a second look at our mobile one drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
They get it again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Reeves, good, and the assist goes to James.
Their offense trying to find its way back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Passes it to Mitchell. Outside Garland. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without fouling.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Cleveland leading by 3. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Allen left side. Kicks it to Okoro. Up again. Mobley on the follow.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Outside Russell. Mobley against Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt inside. Good D by Mobley. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And here's Garland for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead. And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 1:51 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Isaac Okoro.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Outside Garland. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Davis, the pass to Vanderbilt. Comes up empty down. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Mitchell. Sweet little float.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And there's... Oh, man! What a finish!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so it drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Here's Schroeder. Offline with his 3. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. They grab their own miss. Here's Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 8. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Outside, Davis. A 3-pointer off the mark. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Ci mi entrou muito entrado no jogo. E agora aqui dentro acertaram. Ai, ai. Time people Valeu, boneco. É o jogo mesmo. É o boneco de jogo. De drible baixo. Melhor à noite. Entrei o jogo. É da bela. Três vitórias, 2 derrotas. Ixi, Maria. Perdi. Mas perdi pra... E pouquinho onde tá. Na direita, mesmo o time lá embaixo. Ah, não. Na direita, eu mesmo no time. Lá dentro do Brain. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mesmo 10. Olha. Ah, não. Lá dentro, entre o 8 do Brain. É, meu time anda bem, tá mal. Na próxima temporada eu vou pegar ele. Meu time. É verdade. A gente vai na próxima temporada. Oi, ainda aí. Dos dois eu vou pegar.